Hi, welcome to the podcast. I am Shanna O'Brien, the redheaded realtor.
And I'm Andy Costello with Couve Living, and we are your homegirls of Vancouver, Washington, USA.
We're super excited that you decided to join us today to hear about local holiday events.
So we were hoping to share with you today what's going on in our community, what you can do to get into the spirit if you're feeling like you need a little pick-me-up or just want some holiday memories to share with your family. So our first event that we want to talk about is about the Christmas ships, an annual event that goes on up in the Portland and Vancouver area, and it is just a beautiful experience to share with your loved ones.
Christmas ships.
Me too.
Everybody thinks I'm a dork. I mean, my kids, even my kids outgrew it. They're like, we don't want to look at the stupid boats anymore. I'm like,
I don't think you're a dork.
I'm going to watch the ships by myself because they're fabulous.
Yes, and so you can find them. They're pretty much going on all the next couple of weeks, starting tomorrow, the 12th of December, 13th, 18th. If you just kind of Google Portland or Vancouver Christmas ships, you can find them. Go find a nice warm restaurant to be in, or I've been outside and just bundled up with some cocoa and some schnapps. You can stay nice and warm and enjoy the lights and just have a good time.
Yeah, so there are two different fleets of Christmas ships. There's a Willamette fleet and a Columbia fleet. So you just want to check to see which river you want to be on. I don't know the schedule for the Willamette, but I know on the Columbia they have a couple of different routes. So just because it says, so for example, if your place to watch is McMenamins, just because it says they're on the Columbia doesn't mean they're coming to McMenamins. So you have to check, because sometimes they do kind of a more eastern part of the river versus the western part versus the whole river. Mm-hmm. But they're really awesome. I think they're the funnest Vancouver holiday event.
So the next event we want to talk about is in downtown Washougal. We don't give too much love out to Washougal when we're talking about what's going on in the community, but they are doing a lighted Christmas parade. So if you've never been to a lighted Christmas parade, it's really fun. The vehicles, everybody that's in the parade has lights and decorated. And then at 6:30, they'll do a tree lighting, and they'll have cider and coffee and cookies. The band will be there, and you can experience the tree lighting, especially if you missed it in downtown Vancouver.
Right.
That happened right after Thanksgiving.
What date is that one on?
That is on December 6th.
Oh, so this
coming
week.
Up.
Okay.
Yep, that's coming up this week. And also what is coming up this week is the Royal Oaks All Wrapped Up Bazaar Craft Fair at the Royal Oaks Country Club on 4th Plain. That's from 11 to 3 on December 4th.
Today? Okay.
Yes, coming up. And let's see. And then if you're also just looking for gifts, if you just Google holiday bazaars,
There's a ton.
Yeah. So if you're just looking for homemade crafts, and they're all over the community, there was just too many to talk about. So I just wanted to throw that out there. That's something.
And I remember like holiday bazaars, like my mom was super into the crafty stuff. I kind of am too, but she was really into it. And I remember back in the day going to holiday bazaars, and it was, like crocheted tissue box covers, or the thing that you like, it has a Barbie on top, but her dress is a cover for like your blender. Oh. It was like weird stuff. But I was at a craft bazaar this weekend, and there were like homemade, all organic. I mean, like there was a homemade, or not homemade because it's a small business, but like this organic, all natural dry shampoo product. And all kinds of lotions and balms and just beautiful organic natural things that you at least know the source of where it's coming from, and they're real businesses. They're not. It's not just granny's crochet stuff.
So if you're looking for some unique gift ideas, definitely check out those craft bazaars.
And it's a great way to shop local.
Yes. So the last thing to talk about is another Christmas in the Park at Esther Short Park, sponsored by Activate Church, and that'll be this Saturday, December 7th, from 6 to 7:30. And they're handing out 300 free Christmas trees.
Wow.
So amazing. They're going to have ornament decorating and music and cider. And so definitely something that if you, again, missed the Vancouver Christmas tree lighting, that you can go and see Santa and enjoy time with your family.
Or if you know somebody, a family that maybe is just not going to be able to afford to put up a tree this year, that might be a fun thing to go do with them, is take them out to get a free Christmas tree.
Yes. So thanks to Activate Church for sponsoring that. And as always on our podcast, we love to love to talk about home maintenance, encourage homeowners, and even if you're renting, to take care of the property of where you live, because it just make sure that you're maintaining your property value and that your home is, staying in top condition, and you're not running around when you're trying to sell it or having to negotiate, when an inspection's done, that you're just keeping your home in good condition.
Yeah, it's important. It's your biggest investment. It's your home. It's where all your money and equity are tied up. So we have a couple of dogs joining us in the Mod House studio today. If you hear clickety little toenails.
So this week's tip is, if you have a house that maybe part of your house you're not using, an extra bathroom or some bedrooms that you just maybe closed off. When I have lived by myself, I had an extra bathroom I wasn't using, so I'd close the vents and close the door, and when I had company, I would go in there, clean it up, make sure it was removed of dust, and flush the toilets and clean the toilet. So today's tip is, if you've got a part of the house you're not using, maybe a man cave or a she shed, that maybe you've got water running out there, you've got a bathroom, run the water, make sure the spigots are, not coming out with brown water or anything that's been sitting there.
Get it ready for the holiday guests.
Yes. Make sure your guests feel welcome and that their space is clean and ready to go. So you don't have any surprises if you go turn on the spigot and it's leaking, or you have some problems.
This is Gigi, and if you have pets and you have holiday guests, you could give them baths. That'd be one way to make your guests feel welcome, is for your pets not to be stinky.
Yes, or to just make sure that they...
Andy's preference would be kennel the pets.
Yes. They love to lick my toes a little bit too much.
Yes.
So we appreciate you watching today. We also want to remind everybody that we have a free weekly home maintenance guide with a tip every week. So it's by month. Every week you can have a reminder of what you need to be doing to keep your home in tip-top condition.
And you can receive that by texting the word free to the number 77948.
That's 77948 and the word free. And then you'll receive a link to our home maintenance guide. You can download, read it, print it out, and so that you can kind of keep tabs on what you need to do to keep your home maintained well.
So thanks for joining us, and we appreciate your comments and your likes and your shares and your follows. You can find us wherever you listen to podcasts, be it iTunes or Spotify or Spreaker or Stitcher or iHeartRadio or Google Play.
And you find us under HomeGirls Vancouver, Washington, USA, or WA, USA.
Yes, HomeGirls Vancouver, Washington, USA.
Yes. So thank you so much for watching or listening to us this week, and we'll catch you next week.
See you next week.